Anaxa has arrived in Honkai Star Rail, and this man did not come to play nice. Philosopher, rebel, and low-key the coolest heretic on the field, Anaxa challenges both gods and meta charts with a kit designed to shatter weaknesses, bounce attacks, and lock down entire teams. He's all style, all brains, and if you're ready to build him right, this guide is going to turn him into your next hypercarry. Let's break down how to make this truth-obsessed scholar the enemy of every imaginary god, and also of your damage charts. Before we continue, let's take a moment to thank our sponsor. If you're a fan of Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, or Zenless Zone Zero, and you love collecting unique, high-quality merch, you've gotta check out GachaKing.store. From stylish shirts to amazing mousepads and everything in between, it's the ultimate destination for gamers who want to rep their favorite characters. Plus, every purchase helps support the channel, so you can look good and feel great about it. Don't miss out. Head over to GachaKing.store now and treat yourself or grab a gift for a fellow Gacha fan. Now, let's get back to the video. Anaxa's basic attack, Pain, Bruise Truth, is a simple wind strike on one enemy. You won't use it much unless you're using skill points like crazy. His elemental skill, Fractal, Exile's Fallacy, is the core of his kit and should be prioritized first. It hits a main target and then sends 4 bounces to random enemies, prioritizing ones that haven't been hit yet. The more enemies on the field, the more bonus damage it deals, making him a menace in mob-heavy content like Pure Fiction. His ultimate, Sprouting Life Sculpts Earth, applies the sublimation state to all enemies, implanting every elemental weakness in the game until the start of their next turn. This essentially deletes enemy resistance strategies and completely opens them up to reactions and follow-up units. Also, if they don't have control resistance, they can't act while sublimated. Sorry Silverwolf, but power creep is an understatement. His talent, Tetrad Wisdom Reigns Thrice, adds even more spice. Each hit from Anaxa applies a new elemental weakness, with priority going to types the enemy doesn't already have. When an enemy has 5 or more different weaknesses, Anaxa applies the Qualitative Disclosure debuff, boosting his damage and triggering an extra skill hit every time he uses a basic or skill, at no cost. If that enemy dies before the extra hit lands, it bounces to another random target. It's clean, it's efficient, and it rewards smart team building and rotations. For Anaxa, you want to prioritize his skill first, as it's the main driver of his damage and core utility. Then invest in his ultimate, which unlocks his full control and multi-weakness strategy. Follow that up by upgrading his talent, which boosts his overall damage output and keeps his skill chain rolling. The basic attack comes last, since it's more of a filler than a focus. Anaxa has several strong relic paths. You can run a 4-piece Scholar, Pioneer Diver of Dead Waters, Genius of Brilliant Stars, or even Eagle of Twilight line if you tune his speed and time ultimates correctly. For Planar Ornaments, go with Rutilant Arena for raw crit scaling, Space Sealing Station or Glamoth for stat efficiency, and Izumo if you want a more niche build with strong scaling. For main stats, you want crit rate or crit damage on the chest, speed over attack sent on the boots, wind damage or attack sent on the orb, and attack sent over energy region on the rope. Substats should focus on crit rate, crit damage, speed, and attack percent. His best in slot light cone is Life Should Be Cast to Flame, which was made for his kit and supports his weakness implant utility. Other great options include the Great Cosmic Enterprise, Into the Unreachable Veil, Night on the Milky Way, and Today is Another Peaceful Day. Anaxa is extremely flexible. He pairs beautifully with Sunday, Sparkle, Bronya, or Remembrance Trailblazer for turn manipulation and enhanced skill damage. Tribby, Robin, and Ruan Mei also offer great synergy depending on your needs. For sustain, go with Huo Huo, Gallagher, or Lingsha to keep him healthy while he demolishes enemy units. For dual DPS comps, he's fantastic with the Herta, since his frequent skill hits rapidly stack her interpretation, as well as generate her energy for more consistent nukes. He can also work with Acheron due to his constant debuffing, which builds her /dream points fast. If you run him with Acheron, slot in Jiao Cho as well to enable maximum ultimate uptime. Bottom line, Anaxa supports himself, his team, and your enemy's downfall. And that's the full breakdown of how to build Anaxa, the Truth Seeker, Scholar, and one-man Elemental Breakdown Squad. Follow this guide, stack those debuffs, and let your enemies drown in a storm of weaknesses and win damage. Catch me live on Twitch for builds, pulls, and chill streams. Follow me on X for updates and spicy takes, and don't forget to join the Discord to chat, flex your teams, and theorycraft with the community. And hey, check out the merch at GachaKing.store for some fire gear. By following this guide, you too can be a Gacha King. See you in the next one.